Welcome to the Response tutorial focusing on the Type 3 pilot series. You can identify your Type 3 by looking at the back case. The Type 3.0 can be recognized by the two orange triangles. Let me first explain the different dial functions. The longest hand on the response dial shows the minutes, indicating 37 minutes. Here you have the hours, that is between 1 and 2 o'clock. The second hand revolves in 360 seconds. And in this subdial shows the days of the week, with 5 weekdays, which are filled loops, and 2 weekend days represented by empty loops. The orange weekday hand is indicating Wednesday. On the bottom of the dial, you have the date. Here it is the 29th. Let me tell you something about the back of the Type 3.0 series. The crown functions are relocated to the back case. The two orange triangles should always be facing each other. The letter R stands for running position. The W stands for winding to manually wind the watch. T stands for time setting. D is for setting the date. For manual winding, turn the crystal back in a clockwise direction. To set time, turn counterclockwise. And to set the date, you'll need to turn clockwise in a similar way to winding. The white line represents the perimeter over which you actually perform the function. Rotating the orange triangle to the start of this white line will select the function. I will now show you how to set the time. The setting functions are gravity sensitive, so try to hold the watch horizontally while operating your Type 3. I turn the watch around. This is the arrow for the direction to set the time. Now you need to rotate the orange triangle counterclockwise and bring it to about this position. Then turn the watch around. While looking at the dial, you can now set the time by turning the back. You can turn both ways. Here I bring the watch to 12 o'clock. Once the time is set, turn the watch around, face down. To exit the time setting, first wiggle the back case a little, as shown. Then rotate the back case counterclockwise and bring both triangles to the running position. As you can see, the watch is still at 12 o'clock. Setting the day of the week is similar to setting the time. This watch has a dragging weekday. A few early productions have a jumping weekday at midnight. Turn the back case with the orange arrow over the T. Then turn the watch around with the dial facing up. To add one day, you'll need to move the watch 24 hours ahead. Turn the dial clockwise till you have the right day. While turning the back case, you will encounter at some point a certain resistance. Don't worry, this is the point where the arrow goes over the setting position. Keep on turning gently. It will start again. Once you have set the day and are close to the correct time, turn the watch around, move the orange triangles over the running position. Then proceed as if you would set the time. Let's set the time at 3 o'clock. To exit setting, don't forget to first wiggle the back case. Then rotate the back crystal counterclockwise until the two triangles face each other. 3 o'clock. Setting the date. To access the date setting, you need to move the orange triangle in a clockwise direction till you reach the D section. You will reach an endpoint where you cannot turn the crystal any further. Now the date setting is activated. Now bring the orange triangle to about 12 o'clock. Turn the watch around to visualize the dial and focus on the date indicator. To add one day, turn the back case in a counterclockwise direction and keep your fingers on the back glass. To add another day, move back and forth. Exit the date mode by turning the watch around, dial down, and bring the orange triangle to its running position in a counterclockwise direction. Manual winding. The Type 3s are automatic. To manually wind the watch, turn the watch face down. Turn the back crystal clockwise from its running position over the W and bring the orange triangle inside the perimeter defined by the white line. You can wind between the W and the D in an oscillating movement. It will be wind enough when you have made a complete turn over the line. Then put the arrow back in its running position. Enjoy your Type 3 Zero series.